Truth, shame today. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Mm-mm. You already know what it is. Live. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. All right, all right. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil, people. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. Come on in, come on in. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. All right, people. It's a good day today. Good day today. Um, all right, we got a great show today. We're looking for callers. We're gonna look for our callers. So it's a great day today for us. All right, a great day. So come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in. Come on in. We got a great day today. We got three subjects we want to talk about. We want to talk about two Chicago police officers got robbed. I believe it was up north. We want to talk about elderly man, 86 years old, got shot and killed, and they took his truck. We want to talk about a young 11-year-old young lady. She was beaten during the Mexican Independent Weekend, I believe, by some Mexicans. So, female. All right, Sharice, I see you. Valencia Thomas, I see you. All right, live, uncut, unedited. All right, Angie. All right, Kanar, we're going to get right into it. We're trying to figure out what's going on. Now, these are stories that I just picked up in the media, people. So we're going to get to the first story. I need you guys to share this video, share it in your message, share it with your wife, friend, share, 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 people. This is live, uncut, unedited. I'm sorry, y'all. Live, uncut, unedited. Yeah, live, uncut, unedited. All right, come on in. Share it on your page. I need people to share it. Put it on my laptop. Okay. Need you to share it. Come on in. Come on in. All right. All right, let me pin the post up. All right. Make sure you guys share it, share it, share it. I only got 4 shares. Now, come on, people. You got to share the video so we can get the word out. We're going to be talking about a lot of things. We're going to be talking a lot of things. All right. I need y'all to share it. Come on in. There's a lot going on here in the city of Chicago. If you don't live in the city of Chicago, I'm quite sure you know someone that live in the city of Chicago. This information can help bringing awareness. Come on in. Come on in, people. All right. Violent crimes in the city of Chicago. Come on in, people. We're going to talk about it. We're definitely going to talk about it. Come on in, come on in, come on in. All right, ladies and gents. We're going to talk. We're taking calls to our call-in number 872-299-0808, 872-297-6389. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. All right. We streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, both of my Facebook pages. Just come on in, people. All right. We welcome our enemies too, because we definitely got some. Our spies, we welcome them too. All right. All right. Let's get to rocking and rolling. All right. Let me share the screen here. We got this is what we have here. All right. Let's look at this. What we have here. All right. It says 2 off-duty cops robbed at gunpoint in Chicago, September the 24th, 2023. Now, Chicago, 2 off-duty police officers were robbed at gunpoint in Pilsen on Sunday morning. And like most robbers in Chicago, they got away. It says 2 officers, men ages 28 and 30. Okay, I can't see that. Let me move this thing out the way. All right, Kingsley's got to be blocked. All right, now, but let me just say this before I even go any further. Now, we got 2 off-duty police officers. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be real honest with you. This story sounds a little fishy. Well, you said, well, Martin, what are you talking about? I thought you support the police. Yes, I support the police when they're right. But this, the way this is written up, the 1000 block of West 16th Street. Now, listen, people. Listen to this. I don't know too many polices when they're off duty don't carry this service revolver or pistol. Ain't that strange? They said the robbers got out, took cops' phone, wallet at gunpoint, and then drove away. Come on now, people. So you telling me they didn't took your phone, cell phone, probably patted you down, and they didn't take your pistol? And you walking that early in the morning? 4:10 a.m. Come on now, people. Talk to me. Excuse me. Talk to me. 4:10 a.m. in the morning, 2 off-duty police officers, young men, not carrying their pistols. Isn't that strange? That's what I said to me. It's kind of strange. I mean, now I could be wrong, but that sounds kind of strange. It's suspect to me. Then the article goes on to say that somebody else was robbed in the vicinity, and maybe so, rightfully so. But this 2 police officers, he took their cell phones and their wallet, and you mean to tell me they didn't pat them down? You can't tell when nobody have a pistol on them? Come on now, people. Y'all come and talk to me. Somebody talk to me. 2 off-duty police, off-duty cops, robbed at gunpoint. When you think it'd be a gun battle? Somebody got to talk to me now. I need some callers. This article just didn't make sense to me. Now, I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong. More right so than wrong. But man, this is real. This is real. All right. This is real, people. Do y'all see what I see? Let me see what these comments are saying. What y'all saying down here? What up? Rodney Perkins, what's up, bro? Deborah Singleton, good evening, everyone. Sharice Rice, all right. Laverne Nance, all right. Ella Clark, all right. All right, I want to see what you guys saying about this. Listen, 2 off-duty police officers robbed 4 a.m. in the morning. Come on, y'all. Nobody have a pistol. Nobody have a service pistol. They got their They got their wallets taken and their cell phones taken. Leslie Brown, how you doing? LaDonna, what's going on? Billy Kinslow, what's going on? Come on, y'all, talk to me now. Let's use our minds now. Let's use our minds. Come on, people. I'm glad I voted for Brandon Johnson. I have no regrets for voting for Brandon Johnson at all. Listen, I didn't want the great white hope over me at all. I'm going to keep it. I ain't had no other choice but to vote for Brandon Johnson. Let's keep that real. Somebody said, blow your nose. My nose don't need to be blown, brother, sister, whoever you are. All right. All right. All right, let's go. We're going to go to the next subject, though. Look at this, people. 2 off-duty police officers robbed at gunpoint. Unbelievable, people. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. Lanisha, what's going on? I see you. This is unbelievable. Now, listen. What up, Mama Poppy? Now, listen to this, people. Listen to this. Oh, let me cut my fan on, people. Hold on. I need some air in here. I need some air flowing in here. Cut my fan on over here. Yeah. There we go. There go my fan. I need some air over here. All right. All right. Let's get it on. I'm sorry about that, people. Had to get some air up in here. Had to get some air up in here. All right. Put it over here by me. Have everything I need. Now, listen, people. Can I get some callers? I'm begging people for calling in. All right. All right. Let's go here. 2 off-duty police officers walk out. Well, the article, I didn't post the whole article. I believe it was 4 guys. 3 of them jumped out. I think all 4 of them had guns. So they handed over their cell phone and their wallets. Nobody searched nobody for gun. And y'all know better than that. We've all seen the videos. When them guys jump out, they pat you down. They pat you down. So you telling me 2 off-duty Chicago police officers didn't have their weapon on them? Wow. We got to start reading. This sound crazy. 2 young cops. Come on, people. Come on, man. Don't that sound strange? Some of us got police in our family. And they go nowhere without their pistol. Nowhere, absolutely nowhere. I got to call her. Got to call her. About time. All right, caller. 6860. 6860. Come on, caller.
Hey, Martin.
Hey, how you doing? What's the deal?
So, with all this crime stuff going on in Chicago and them guys, the police officers with y'all, I pretty much think it was like they set it up so they could have some time off or get some death duties.
Uh-huh. It just don't sound.
I never heard of really no other like police officers walking around at 4 a.m. without their service going
on. Okay, do you got a feedback? I hear feedback from you. You got me on a speakerphone or Bluetooth? You got to take me off because I hate that feedback.
Hello.
All right, that's better. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I believe. I believe that they set it up.
You think they set that up? It's unbelievable because I mean, if you ever watch social media, when these jump out guys jump out and rob somebody, they always touches them, pat them down, and get right up close to them. They always do that. So it's kind of
Right.
it's kind of hard for me to believe that two off-duty Chicago police, young men, 28 and 30, something like that, and they're not out there with that pistol that early in the morning in
Yeah, because
Pilsen.
why would they be out there with a pistol and they could have one of their friends set them up, take their stuff, and then they get afraid they go on death duty.
Well,
So
I don't know what the deal is, but I'm just saying when I read that article, that's what I interpreted. I said something's not right.
yeah.
I
Okay,
think.
Martin.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to the next one. We're gonna talk about this 86-year-old man that got killed. We want to talk about that as well. Thank you, my dear sister. We're going to the next topic, people. We're going to the 86-year-old man that got killed. And it's so strange. Hey, people, I tell you, our people, I don't know what's wrong with us. We listen. I tell you, we're going to the 86-year-old man that got killed right here. That's where we're going to go right here. All right. That's where we at right here. All right, now, people, this is ridiculous. Now, this is a crime. This isn't stage. This is real. Now, people, listen to this. A man 86 years old fatally shot outside his home of 60 years, police say. 60 years, people. 60 years. Wow. 60 years, people. Now listen to this, people. An 86-year-old man, 86-year-old Chicago man died after police said he was shot outside his home of 60 years. His longtime neighbors are left heartbroken and scared about what could happen to them. This happened, I believe, on a 8100 block of Troop. They shot him. They shot him in the leg. He bled out. They took his pickup truck. That's what happened. So supposedly, they said that they had some people in custody. Now, have they been charged? I don't know. I don't know, people. When you go read the article, it'll tell you they got some people. I believe they found the car. They abandoned the car in the alley somewhere. People, what have we become? We have become monsters. Monsters. What's going on, people? Monsters. I need some more callers, people. Call in number. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. All right, call in. Hey, call in, people. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We got another caller. Same caller. Call right back in. Okay. Same caller. Listen, anybody know that if you're a Chicago police officer and you out there on the front line, there's no way in the world you're going to be walking out there 4 o'clock in the morning and don't have your service revolver on you. Crazy. Crazy. The day and time that we live in, you arresting people. people constantly threatening the police, shooting at the police, killing the police, and they don't have their pistol on them. Now, I've said if you was in like lockup or some other type of division or maintenance or something, there's no need for you to have your pistol. Most of the time, they don't even know you're a cop. Come on, my dear sister, 6860. Call back in. Come on. Go ahead, sister.
So first, the older men that got, killed on
Right.
an urban aggression.
Right.
It's really sad because, it's like everything turned into social media.
Well, what do you mean by everything turned to social
happening.
media? What do you mean everything turned to social media? Explain yourself.
Like, social media is everything, to everybody.
Okay, listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to the word. It says social media. That's what it is. It is it's doing what it's supposed to do. That's what it is.
Right.
That's what it's doing. It's doing what it's supposed. Listen, a lot of these stories, my dear sister, we wouldn't even know the truth. If we relied on the police and the news media to get to some of these stories in our community, we probably would never know the truth. Seriously. They hate social media. Social media is like grassroots. It gives you the live, uncut, unedited version of what's going on in these communities. Look how many crime scenes I've been on. No news outlet. I remember one year when the Cubs was in the World Series and it was crime going on, shooting, was no media outlet nowhere. They was all at the Cubs. No crime that day. So that's what I'm saying, sister. Social media is needed. It's definitely needed. I'll see you next caller. Just hold on. Go ahead, my dear sister. That's what I want to say. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I just had to say that. That's what we need it. Go ahead, my dear sister.
Oh, no. So I think that a lot of people are, relying on it. And a lot of things is being exposed on social media as well. But it's like the crime is so high in Chicago. It's everywhere. You're just living in the last time.
Yeah, well, do you believe this? Let me tell you this, and I got to go to the next caller. We had more homicides in the 80s and the 90s than we had in 2000s. Do you believe that? Even in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. So only thing that I was born in the 60s, but I know too much about a lot of crime in the 70s, but I'll say this. In the 80s, I was a teenager. Now, we didn't see 10-year-old, 11-year-old shooting and killing people like it is now. That's the only thing that I see different. Other thing that I see different, back in the 80s and the 90s, we couldn't get a hold to those guns like that. The way the guns are being put in the community now. There was nowhere in the world. I had a lot of money back in the 90s, and I couldn't get that many guns, and I had the money to buy them.
Right.
I couldn't get them. I'm telling you, I couldn't get them. Hold on, my dear sister. 912. Go ahead, caller. 912. Area code.
Hey, what's going on, Martin?
Hey, Sarge, I got you. I'm gonna call you, brother. I'm gonna let you know that. So, eventually.
Okay.
I've been had some love.
If
go
something is, because my phone is jacked up.
Okay.
So if something don't go right, text always works, or call me on Facebook phone.
Okay, I got you.
I got to get a new phone.
Okay. Come on now, 800 credit score. Get that app. Hold on. Get that iPhone 15.
You know how they do them updates?
Yeah.
They send them updates.
Oh,
yeah. Updated my phone to the point that it don't work.
Oh, they want you to get another. You must be with Apple. Okay.
No, I'm with Boost Mobile.
Okay.
But this one for one subject.
Okay.
Man, and I wish my brothers were alive, or at least one of them, because I could have called them up and asked them. Now, I recall Chicago police They had to have their service weapon on them 24/7.
I say the same thing. I didn't even go there with that. That's what I recall too.
Yeah, that was the regulations, police regulations. You had to have your service weapon or your personal firearm on you all the time that you were out. You know what I mean? It don't matter, you off. You got 2 days off. Because if anything happens, you're automatically, by regulation, considered on duty.
Okay.
Now, that may have changed. I don't know. I don't have any police officer friends. So I can't get it from the horse's mouth. But I do remember when my brothers were police officers, it was 24/7.
Okay. All right, Sarge. Let's talk about this 86-year-old man getting gunned down.
Yeah, that's beyond a shame. You know, that is such a cowardice act, because somebody that age, they are an easy lick, as these young folks say.
Yeah. They shot him in the leg too.
No resistance.
I heard he bled out. They shot him in the leg.
Yeah, you get no resistance from a person that age. To really give you a fight. That's like kicking a 2-year-old in the chest.
Now
that's a straight coward move.
These are our teenagers, man, our young adults doing these things.
Yeah, I know, but when Daddy wasn't there, Mama did the best that she can, but she didn't have that guidance. I mean, how you expect these kids to be functioning out here? You know, you got to crawl before you walk. You got to walk before you run. You can't crawl and to run. The disassemblance of the Black American family unit is the foundation for all of it.
Hold on, Sarge. Hold on. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. All right, get back to this cop. This 86-year-old man they said he was a good person. Lived in the community over 60 years. The neighbors respected him and everything. And man, this is a sad occasion. They did say that they caught some people, but I don't know if they've been charged as of yet. So that is, I don't know what to say on that. He had a pickup truck. He must have had one of big monster trucks or something. I didn't know they was carjacking people with pickup trucks.
No, it's a guy I know. He's around my age. Father stay in Hyde Park. They got one of them Mercedes SUVs.
Right.
He was leaving out the house to go to the store, whatever he was doing, and he was in his late 70s, and they carjacked him right in front of his house.
What kind of car he had?
A Mercedes 350 MK something, one of the Mercedes SUVs.
Okay.
But it ain't even the type of car. The car don't mean nothing. If you have a certain type of Hyundai or a Kia, you set up for your car to get stolen.
Well, but let me just say this, Sarge. I have not know that anybody got a carjacked with a pickup truck. I'm not saying it's impossible, but a pickup truck?
Right.
You got some of these pickup trucks are real expensive now. Take it mine now.
Oh, yeah.
Do. But normally they go for, them fast cars and them Hondas. And that goes to show you. Now, I wasn't in the mind of the criminal, and the Lord forgive me what I'm about to say, but I don't think that they tried to kill the old 86-year-old man. They just shot him in the leg, maybe to get him back or something like that. I don't believe that. That's just me, because that's below the waist.
Yeah.
Now, I could be wrong.
But that's the that's the thing. You got to be a sick-minded person,
right,
to want to take the life of an elderly person like that.
Yeah, you can die getting shot in the leg, and if you hit a main artery or something, you bleed out, something like that. You got to take in mind, this gentleman, it was 86 years old. 86 years old. So, yeah. I knew somebody that got shot in the leg and died. Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. These people, that's like with my ex, her daughter, nothing vital got hit. She was under the armpit and all this, but the girl was so scared she had a heart attack.
Wow.
Now that one made national news. Kaylin Pryor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was gonna go be a model and all that. That shot over there on
I remember that.
74th and May.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
That girl was so scared when she got shot. She had a heart attack.
Okay.
The bullets didn't do nothing to her, really. It was the fear of, how somebody supposed to react? You get shot. I ain't never been shot before.
Wow. Somebody said they don't care. We need some more callers. All right, we're going to our next subject. We're going to this young female, 11 years old, people. 11 years old, got beat up, I believe, by some Mexicans. I really believe it. She got beat up on Mexican Independence Day. And there was some racial slurs was said. So we're going to scroll on down and get to that story. Here we go, right here. All right. Londale attack. An 11-year-old girl undergoing second surgery after two women attacked her, mother says. Now, people, listen to this. Listen to this. Let's see if I got it good. Okay. 11-year-old girl is preparing for her second surgery this week after her mother said two women attacked her. She said, my eye is in so much pain, my eye and my nose, Trinity, Washington. Now listen to this, people. This young lady said that they were saying some racial slurs to her. Racial slurs. That's what she's saying. And they wanted her to move her dog out the way. And we talk about grown-ups. Grown people.
Mm-hmm.
Grown people that's supposed to be setting example. Supposed to be setting example to our young people. And you out there saying racial slurs. What you got to say about this, Sarge? 11-year-old got hit in the face with a bottle, I believe.
Well, with everything going on these days, I already been talking for the longest about the replacement of Black Americans by Hispanics. So the care ain't gonna be there. The replacement game is going on strong.
Wow. I'm thinking about, Nathan says, what can 11-year-old child do to get beat up? Just so sad and sick. I hope they catch the people who they're responsible for this. Listen, also they're having a protest tomorrow morning. I think they're going to be at the police. I'm going to put that up the screen too, because no arrests have been made. And man, it is something, people. Listen, America is showing Black people they don't care nothing about Black people. It's showing you. It's folding right before your eyes. They playing this role like, oh. We're dealing with a generation of people that have no feelings, especially when it comes to us. You're going to hit two grown women hit a young female in the face with a bottle. That's terrible, people. This is crime in Chicago. All these crimes took place in Chicago. And they trying to upgrade these charges for a hate crime. And the police not going to do it. They're not going to do it. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Well, like I've been saying for the longest, Martin, when it comes to this hate crime thing, in Georgia, they have all these different groups listed. And if they do something and it's determined they're a member of a certain group, they get 5 years additional on their sentence.
Oh, wow.
If whatever they did was to promote said group, they get 10 years. You know, if they were trying to bring minors into their fold. That's for hate groups. That's for street gangs and everything else.
Mm.
They real exact in Georgia. They, you know, people say that is the laws are harsh here, but they're not playing with people.
Okay. Hey, Sarge, we got a new caller. Hold it. Hold it, okay. Hey, caller, 3699.
Hey, Martin.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Sarge. All right. How you doing?
Good. Your comment.
So, as far as the little girl is concerned, they didn't just beat her up. She had a little puppy, a little Yorkie puppy. They actually stepped on her puppy too.
That's
on
correct.
Purpose. Yeah. So not only was she attacked, but her puppy was attacked too. Mm-hmm. So they stepped on her puppy, and they did hit her in the face with a bottle.
That's correct. Mm-hmm. That is definitely
plus
correct.
The racial slur. So.
That terrible 11-year. I believe these were grown women, and I believe they was Mexicans.
They were grown women. They were grown Latino women.
Mm-hmm.
That did that to an 11-year-old little girl, and when you look at the little girl, you can tell she's a child.
So sweet. She's an honor roll student. Yeah. She was. They must have called her some horrible names, then, because she said they shouldn't have called nobody those names. All I thought about my little daughter, I said, Lord have mercy. You know, let me just say this out there for our white audience. One thing about the black community, what we don't do, we don't teach hate. We are some of the most loving, kind people, especially to others, more so than ourselves. We're quick to pull the trigger on each other, but when it comes to another race, not so fast. But what I can truly tell you, at least in my household, we wasn't taught to hate white people at all. Spanish people, Asian people. But listen, a lot of them nationality races, they hate us with a passion.
And they teach their kids to do it.
Right. See, we don't want to talk about that because we got Asian friends, we got white friends, and we got this friends and Palestinian. Listen, we see it every day, people. Black people are hated among many races. Hated for without a cause.
Most hated people on the planet. The most hated people on the planet.
We see it. I see it. We see it. Somebody said, show the video.
You get a lot of people that.
Go ahead.
A lot of people that they get that confused in their mind, you know. And I'm sitting here like, okay, I understand it. You know, I fully understand it because, I got some neighbors. Oh, Martin, if you could be here, you'd be like, what the hell?
I'm gonna show the video in a minute, y'all. Go ahead, just go keep talking.
Yeah, they ain't got what I got, and that's why they hate me. Jealous. Why ain't I got what he got? I ain't got, how they're gonna use the N word, not in my face though, but gonna have more than I have, and it's like, hey, evidently you didn't do what you're supposed to do with your life. Anthony?
Doesn't matter if you have more than these people that hate black people. They don't care. Your very existence is what they hate. It's not what you have. It's you.
Oh, true. Well, in my case, I'm talking about my case, sister. In my case, that's exactly what it is. Now, it could be due to whatever else along the lines of having melanated skin. It's all good. See?
Mm-hmm.
Because I got one that stay next to me. They Cajun, right?
What you mean Cajun?
I got a Louisiana Creole flag hanging proudly in front of my house. They can't stand it.
Okay.
They can't stand it.
Hmm.
Then the wife want to play dumb. I make colorful flags. So what kind of flag is that? I'm like, your husband is doggone Cajun. He know this is a Creole flag. Try to run that game on somebody else that don't know no better. In Georgia, you see that a lot. People, whatever their ethnic background is, they got their flag forward, it's flying right in front of their house.
I don't see.
But the one thing, it's nothing wrong with that. But the one thing I see that I ain't feeling, you be driving around, you sure don't see a lot of red, black, and green flags.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, you're supposed to have pride in your flag. The American flag is a flag for this country. It's a flag for the nationality of your people. You're supposed to have that proudly displaying outside the front of your house.
Mm-hmm.
You see these folks, they got that Confederate flag hanging, flying. Every other thing, Lithuanian and any type of,
All right. Sarge, we go.
Okay, go ahead, Martin.
We're gonna show the video.
I'm sorry.
I know you get to go on, man. I know we ain't mad at you though. We're not mad at you. All right. All right, hold on. I gotta get this. Let me stop it. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. People, let me get it for you guys. Mm-hmm. Let me pause it so I get to it, put it up here. This is people, this real. We this is no game. Mm-hmm. Want to show this video. All right. All right. Let me.
Washington prepares for a second surgery.
All right, here we go.
My eye is doing so much pain. My eye and my nose.
Sunday night, the girl had emergency surgery on her eye. She and her mother say the injuries happened after neighbors hosting a Mexican Independence Day celebration used a racial slur against the African American family.
That word shouldn't be used towards us. It shouldn't. It shouldn't be used towards anybody. Nobody should use that word because that's a bad word.
A few minutes later, two women allegedly attacked the girl when she didn't move her 3-month-old Yorkie out of their way. The 6th grade honor student and cheer captain named her puppy Barbie. Washington and her mom say Barbie was stepped on by one of the women but survived. Then they say the aggressors targeted Washington.
I looked up. A bottle came towards my face, being thrown to my face. I dropped down because I felt something hard. She punched me in my nose. When she punched me in my nose, I almost blacked out because I fell again.
I want justice. I want them to see her.
Washington's mother preferred for her face not to be shown on TV.
Everyone have been so supportive with just sharing the love, letting her know that she is beautiful. I'm just heartbroken that this happened to her.
For the girl who hopes to someday be a pediatrician, she says this is not only painful, but confusing.
I didn't do anything. I was just trying to put my dog in a house.
The police report the family shared with ABC7 classified this case as an aggravated battery of a child. Today, Chicago police tell us no one is in custody and the case is being investigated as Washington prepares for surgery tomorrow, hoping it will lessen her pain.
All right, people, y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. All right, I stopped sharing that. All
no
right.
one is in custody. Why not? And
Yes.
if they use racial slurs, why not?
Right.
It's not a hate
That's
crime.
right. That's right. That's right. That is correct.
It's not a hate
I don't
crime.
understand that.
It's not a hate crime because nationally there are no laws on paper that protect Black people as of hate crimes.
Well, first of all, it's not. We have to keep telling Black people that when you are racially targeted and the N-word is used, any type of racial slur, and you're attacked, you have to take it upon yourself to contact the FBI on your own because the police are not going to do it. The mother needs to contact the FBI herself and report that crime. The fact that the racial slurs were used, it is and should be documented as a racial hate crime because of what was said while she was being physically attacked. And the mother has to contact the feds on her own. The police are supposed to do it, but they don't. And that's why the rate of hate crimes amongst Black people is so low because the police don't report it like they're supposed to. You have to report it.
Okay.
Okay.
We got a new caller.
Sister,
Hold
you
it,
can report it.
Sarge.
You can report it.
Mr.
But
Sarge.
if it's not already on
Sarge.
paper,
Now don't
okay.
act like you don't hear me, man.
I'll wait.
Thank you. You know you hear me.
I'll wait.
Come on, 1822. Come on, caller. Go ahead. New caller.
Hey, Martin.
Hey, how are you?
Fantastic.
Okay.
I just believe that they need to smoke them out. They need to apply pressure to the homeowner who hosted the party, and the investigation be geared towards that house because they know who did it. I mean, did nobody have any Ring doorbells? Someone saw something. Smoke them out. You know, because racism is definitely not far below the surface of our neighborhoods or in our country. And what was it, like 2 years ago, maybe last year, they passed that anti-Asian hate crime legislation. But we have nothing in place to protect little 11-year-old girls.
See, that's exactly what I was trying to say. There's nothing federally.
And then,
paper, unless somebody's constitutional rights are violated. Outside
and
of
then
that,
you have a mother who's afraid to show her face in front of the media. I guess fear is a factor. I have no idea what's in her neighborhood and what her neighbors are like. And then you have an 11-year-old girl who just started school who's getting ready to have a second surgery. Smoke them out. Apply the pressure to the homeowner.
Yeah. And Peter needs to be contacted because the puppy was attacked as well. You have to hit these people from all angles.
Mm-hmm.
You need to contact
Yeah,
Peter and report it to them and report it to the FBI and get the case file number from the FBI. It needs to be a protest in front of that house.
Well, it is a
Whoever
protest
owns
going
that
on.
house.
It's definitely a protest. They're going to be there tomorrow at 9 o'clock. I'm going to put that on the screen too.
Yep, they need to be out there. They should not have one night rest. Don't come out like what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody should be comfortable, period, on that block, especially in that house. Whoever lives there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. I agree with
That is
that.
correct. That is correct.
When you're talking about things, I'm just trying to make sense federally. Federally is nothing in place for that. Federally.
No,
Now,
not at all.
a situation not to that magnitude happened here about 4 or 5 years ago. They rolled up on this black family's birthday party for one of the kids. They were spitting at them. They were using the N-word. Due to the anti-gang terrorism act of Georgia, which includes all of these doggone supremacist groups on paper, illegal. One of the women, I think she got 8 years, and the dude, I think he got 12. Mm-hmm.
I saw that.
And they didn't touch a single person. All they did was use the language and be obnoxious. And they went non-parolable, you straight time. They had to do. Now, see, if the federal government, if the federal government implements the same laws as the state of Georgia, that'll change stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they used their pickup trucks too, and they were brandishing flags and ride through there.
And you know the type of flags they had.
Yeah, they were terrorizing the black people and the children. And the white woman in court, she was crying, saying, "That's not me." Well,
yeah, that's not me. That's not. Well, who was that on video then? Almost said the B word.
Video.
Almost said the B word.
Okay.
I'm not really like that, but you are like that.
Well,
video don't lie.
She did it, so she is like that.
Yeah. Crying on man.
Yeah.
All right, let me read
what's
this.
His name? Martinez.
Let me read this post for tomorrow that said justice for Trinity, Washington, 11-year-old girl subject to a racist hate crime. Tuesday, September the 26th, 9 a.m., 10th District, 3315 West Ogden. We demand an update to hate crime against a minor, find and charge a second adult involved in the assault. Improve CPD response time to protect this family. All right. They said, please wear purple. I wish I could be there tomorrow. I really do. I would love to be there tomorrow, but it depends on.
Well, they at the wrong place. They need to be at the house where it happened, not at the police department.
Well, actually, they want to put. Well, yeah, man.
They need to have somebody at the police department and on that block in front of that house where it happened.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be strategic. The police department is not where it happened. These are the same people that didn't document it correctly. It needs to be held in front of the house.
Well,
apply pressure to the block, like the lady caller said.
Well, according to the language, they got one. They know who one person is. They're looking for a second, according to this flyer here. Excuse me, guys.
They wouldn't get no sleep. It'd be all type of rattling pots and pans out there all the hours of the day and night.
But you know what? Let me just say this, sister. And I hear you talking, and then we hear a lot of people talking on social media. But when it's time to put the rubber to the ground, nobody show up. When it's time
I know that.
When it's time to stand in front of somebody's house or a business, they never show up. I beat you there. They'll never show up.
I know.
The easiest part about this is talking. But when it's time to hit that, hit that pavement, boy, I tell you, people got all type of excuses. Oh, I got to go so-and-so tomorrow. But I had so-and-so. You hear it. You hear it. You definitely hear it.
Yeah, we do.
And we've seen it in action. I've seen it. You've seen it. You know how when we was at the nail salon place, You know, people
Yep.
they don't want to show
Every
up
day.
every day. They don't want to show up.
I was getting off work after doing 12, 14 hours and coming.
But let it been their daughter or their son get beat up.
Yep.
It'd be different then.
Yep.
So y'all see how sweet that
Yep,
little
yep,
girl
yep.
is? She's sweet, and this did happen to her. You know, it's terrible.
That's why they did it.
Yeah.
It's a significant symbol. It's a symbol when nobody cares when it happens to somebody that had it coming.
Right.
You got it coming. You got it coming. When it's an innocent person,
that's right.
That's symbolic to a race soldier. It means more.
Yes, that's correct. That is correct. That's definitely correct.
It's symbolic. I keep telling people that.
Yeah, it's black people. I keep telling you, listen, the men are disappearing right before our eyes. You don't even see that many men no more. Where they at? Period.
Getting put in jail and killed.
Yeah. All right, people.
Or being brainwashed.
Yeah. Well, we're going to close it up right here. This is an hour show. It was good. We talked about 3 cases. We talked about the 89-year-old man got shot and killed, got his truck taken away. We talked about 2 off-duty Chicago police officers in the Pilsen neighborhood walking 4 o'clock in the morning without their pistols. That's just, come on now. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. And this case right here, Miss Trinity Wash. Huh?
I want to ask you a question.
Real quick. Go ahead.
About the 86-year-old. Did this happen in front of his house or he was out and about?
I think that he stayed on 81st and Troop. Yeah. They said he was in front of his house.
Somebody right about that.
Yeah, he was going out to get something from his car or something, they were saying. And it was a pickup truck.
Him bumped off. Yeah. Took his pickup truck, shot him in the leg, and then they found the pickup truck in the alley.
But
that sounds like
but I still hold that they really wasn't trying to kill him, though. But I know my thing is, if you pull a gun and shoot it, you trying to kill me. But I don't think they were trying to kill him. Not justifying that they should have shot him in the leg or anything. They shouldn't have shot him. But that I've known somebody to get shot in the leg and die. I remember that.
I don't think they were trying to kill him either.
I don't think they was trying to kill him. So young people, when you out there pulling that trigger, there's no rewind button. It's not a video game. It's not Call of Duty. It's not Call of Duty. Once you shoot that pistol in real life, that bullet is not returning to the chamber at all. This ain't Grand Theft Auto or Auto Grand Theft, whatever you want to say it. This is not that. So if you want to be tough, you want to be thugged out, well, I wish you could go to the police station and see what happened. And see what happened. Not the police station, to prison. Imagine a little young man, 18 years old, you ain't nothing but 110 pounds. What you gonna do in prison? You gonna be somebody's woman. Well, I belong to this gang. Listen, who you think doing it to? Your own people. Your own people is doing it to you. So, young man, I advise you to stop what you're doing, turn your life around, and ask God to help you. Seek God first. Ask him to help you. Because I'm going to tell you, what you say, sister, $36.99, ain't nothing in the street but a court date and what?
And a casket.
And a casket. That's all what's there, waiting on you.
That's it. That's all that's waiting on you, a court date and a casket.
That's it. As Sarge always say, Sarge tell you, he said, man, I did something with my life. A lot of guys still want to hang around. They didn't want to do nothing. Look at Sarge. He's straight for the rest of his life. He a thousandaire. He ain't no millionaire now. He's a thousandaire. That's a joke. I'm joking, Sarge. Don't go make no video about me now. Don't make no video.
Oh, you all good.
Okay, okay.
Probably good. Yeah, but check it out. Now they got them in Atlanta finna get a wake-up call, bro, and I'm gonna make this real quick. They talked about all the overcrowding in the Fulton County jail. They didn't cut them a deal to export them.
Wow.
They sending them to Mississippi.
What?
You do a crime in Atlanta, they ain't got no room. They sending you to Mississippi. Well, they court date ain't gonna come up for about a year. Send them to Mississippi to get locked up. They're locking them up in Mississippi.
Mm.
They ain't playing down here. That's what I be trying to tell these brothers. Everybody want to move to Georgia. Man, Atlanta got it going on. Atlanta ain't what you think it is. You come here and get caught, smooth the hell up.
Okay. Sarge, we did jump.
Atlanta is a city in Georgia.
We did
the
jump
state
from,
of Georgia.
We did jump from Chicago to Atlanta. Now. All right,
they
Sarge.
Playing.
I got a new caller, man. I got a new caller, Sarge. For you take this somewhere I want to go. But I feel you. I feel you. Okay, we got a new caller just called in. Give him a minute to get to the prompts, go through the prompts. And all right. 2595. I think you should be ready. 2595.
Yes. How you doing? This is Brother Silas McKinley.
Oh, how you doing, my brother McKinley? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Just chiming in about how we got 60,000 homeless people in Chicago that've been here, and they're not getting any type of help. We're talking about whites and blacks that have been sleeping under bus stops and under viaducts.
Okay.
And yet they keep with this sanctuary city.
Okay.
Letting these people in. They just spent,
all right, hold it, brother. Hold it.
Already?
That's tomorrow's subject tomorrow, brother. I don't mean to cut you off. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. I got a guest coming on tomorrow. Okay,
I'll chime in tomorrow.
Okay, because today we're talking about the violent crimes. We're talking about 2 police officers got robbed and got off duty 4 o'clock in the morning. We're talking about an 86-year-old man that got shot and killed, and his van got taken away. His pickup van got taken away. And we're talking about a 11-year-old black girl that got hit in the face with a bottle on Mexican Independence Day, and it was by a Latino community, one of the 2 females. So that's what we're talking about. So the migrants, we're talking about that tomorrow. I got a great show coming up for that tomorrow. So make sure you tune in for that. Okay. Appreciate you calling in, though. We just try to stick to the subject. That's all. That's all. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, bro. All right. All right, people. That's going to end it right here. I appreciate everybody for coming on in. This is live, uncut, unedited. Y'all already know what it is. Anybody else got anything? Comments, closing comments? Yes, go ahead.
I have something to say. I just pulled up an article on Newsbreak. It says Chicago, off-duty Chicago lady cop shoots man attempting to rob her. Now his family is suing for $10 million. That was one day ago.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Chicago, a city known for its deep dish pizza, iconic skyscrapers, and vibrant art.
That's here in Chicago?
It found itself at night. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. It says an off-duty police officer confrontation with a man named Levon Smith has sparked debates and discussion across various platforms. Oh, so this happened last year.
Okay.
But the family is suing for $10 million. The video is on Newsbreak. I remember this.
Oh, wow.
He tried to rob her, and it was caught on video. And she was an off-duty cop, and she shot him.
Is that the one where I went to over there on the southwest side? She killed this man. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what that is. Because I went to that crime scene.
Yeah, now the family is trying to sue for $10 million.
Yeah, it was a black police lady. Because she said, I told you I was going to kill you. Yeah. Okay, I remember that case. Definitely remember that case.
She's trying to take her gun.
Yeah.
Giving him a few dollars, but he wanted more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She said, I told you I was going to kill you. Yeah. Let me go. She did. Yeah.
He was wrestling with her, and she told him, let me go.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, that's it. We out of here. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth
And what?
shame the devil.
And y'all know this is
I
my best
love
one.
being black.
What?
I love 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 being black.
All right, y'all. Y'all better make that out of real or something. I'm telling you, I love being black. Good night, everybody. Good night. Peace out.